Hey, good morning, everyone. How's it going today? Coach Alvarez here. Another episode of Coffee with Coach. Came to bring you some more mineral vitamins today. Pretty excited about today, even though today started off a little rough, a little behind today. But today's the 30th episode in a row, consecutive episodes. They say it takes 30 days to create a habit. The goal of mine was to see if I could do 30 days straight, no breaks, no weekends off. And so today's the 30th straight consecutive day to where I've gotten up every day and made this happen. So small victories, little victories. I have a bigger goal in mind, but I wanted to start off with at least that first. And, it's accomplished. Well, I'm not done yet because I just started, right? But I'm here getting ready to make things happen. So just kind of use that as an example to kind of start this off, kick it off. Good morning, everyone. That whatever you have in mind that you want to do, you got to get it started. You got to make it happen. The longer you think about it, procrastinate, the longer it's going to take to get things done. And so to do 30 consecutive days through Saturdays and Sundays, because before I was thinking, well, no one's ever going to listen on Saturday or Sunday. And I'm like, well, that was my own mind just trying to get inside my own head, telling me to take a day off or take 2 days off and then start again on Monday. And, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it anyways. I'm just going to make it happen. And whoever's up and listens, great. And whoever doesn't, don't. And we'll just keep it moving. And so just an example to whatever you got in the back of your mind that you want to start, you want to get going. Could be business, could be anything else, health and fitness, workouts, whatever, cardio. Get it started, and then make it 30 days straight. So this is the 30th consecutive episode throughout every weekend, everything. So it's good stuff. Even though I woke up a little sluggish this morning, it was kind of hard to kind of stay in that mode because when I woke up, I was like, man, I gotta hit one of my videos to kind of get me pumped up a little bit because I was moving slow. And a lot of my videos on my video list disappeared or they got deleted. So I don't know if whoever's making the videos that I put on a playlist did some copyright issues or something. But most of those videos are gone. So it just so happened today that I clicked on a different video and I'll share this with you here in just a second, but I want to read this this little message right here, still in the Jocko book. All right, Destroyer Mode is what it's called, Destroyer Mode, and that's the mode that we have to be in, and that's the mode that we got to set. And I'm gonna break this down for you, then I'll get into a little bit like I always do. All right, so Destroyer Mode. Where does the switch come from? The overdrive, the berserker mode, the full-on destroyer that will not stop. I think this is something that is learned, and it is a hard lesson, and not everyone gets it. And it is important. It is an important lesson, a critical one. It is the thing that allows you to go the extra distance, to dig a little deeper, to push a little harder, to get after it. And it takes two opposing forces to bring it to life. It takes both emotion and logic to reach your maximum potential, to really give everything you have to go beyond your limits, because emotion and logic will both reach their limitations. And when one fails, you need to rely on the other. When it just doesn't make any logical sense to go on, that's when you use your emotion, your anger, your frustration, your fear to push further, to push you to say one thing: I don't stop. When your feelings are screaming that you have had enough, when you think you are going to break emotionally, override that emotion with concrete logic and willpower that says one thing: I don't stop. Fight weak emotions with the power of logic. Fight the weakness of logic with the power of emotion. And in the balance of those two, you will find the strength and the tenacity and the guts to say to yourself, I don't stop. Woo, that's good stuff. Destroyer mode. So how do you kick it into the next gear? How do you go into, you hear a lot of people talk about beast mode, and I think this is it. How do some people do it and how do some people don't? this is it. You know, these two go together, the emotion and the logic. And when one's giving up, the other one kicks in. It's kind of like the discipline and the motivation thing that I've talked about before. When one isn't there, the other one will kick in and kind of help pick the other one up. And so in this case, for destroyer mode, it's the same thing. And again, it's our feelings and it's our emotions. You know, we don't feel like it. We feel tired today, sluggish. I think a lot of it had to do with my workout yesterday. Did some squats, and man, I'm moving slow. Okay, moving slow today. Body was just feeling like it needed some extra recuperation time. So, but you know, right here is talking about, again, fight weak emotions. He's always using the word weak and weakness. Fight the weakness of logic with the power of emotion, and to balance it too, you will find the strength and tenacity and the guts to say to yourself, I don't stop. So if that's you, you know, you're like me this morning, a little sluggish, a little behind, you know, you got to kick it into that next gear. You got to have that beast mode, that destroyer mode, so that you can get things done. You know, sometimes I would beat myself up over a little bit too much, where, you know, I'm behind, and I don't like being behind like that in my day. But I'm up, got to make things happen, got to make some moves. And someone's asking me right now, what book is it? It's the Jocko book, Discipline Equals Freedom. Okay, right here. So get it. I know people that have already messaged me, and they already tagged me in their posts, and they got this book already. It's good stuff. It's good stuff to just wake up every day and then just read something in it to just, you know, pull the best out of you. And if it's not there yet, this book will definitely help you get there. And like I was saying, normally when I'm shaving, and you know, I don't have any hair, but when I shave my head and everything, all that stuff, I'm listening to my playlist, motivational playlist, and a lot of the videos, like I said, just all of a sudden disappeared. They were deleted because whoever made them took them down, or maybe it was YouTube or something like that. But so I just kind of scrolled through, and I just saw something, because you know, YouTube, the way it works is whatever you're listening to, it'll kind of recommend something for you. And David Goggins, okay, is another guy that I listen to a lot, and I haven't read his book completely, but I listen to a lot of what he says on his videos. And in this video I was listening to before I started this, he's talking about how this lady messaged him and read his book. And she was thinking, man, this guy's crazy. You know, because if you read David Goggins, if you listen to him and the way he talks, you know, to some people, he will sound crazy. And to some of us other people that like that, it doesn't sound crazy. It just sounds normal. And you help kind of feed off of that. So anyway, she read the book. She reached out to him. She's like, man, this guy's crazy. And then I guess later on, maybe reached out to him again or something. And it was like, well, maybe he isn't crazy. You know, maybe that is normal. And let me see if I can play it for you real quick.
Days later, she had time to think about the book, and it scared her. She thought, well, maybe this guy isn't crazy. And that's what scared her the most. Maybe he's here trying to show us human potential, what we're all capable of doing. A lot of people like to put titles on other people who are doing extraordinary things. It makes them feel better about themselves. Gives them a get out of jail free card. I'm not crazy. I'm just not like you. It's sports.
Man, that's fire right there. Because, you know, like I've mentioned before in the other videos I've done, as people say I'm crazy. I get that a lot. You know, most of it's coming from my family members. You know, I overdo it. I'm too much. I'm crazy. And that right there just kind of helps solidify a lot of things for me. Because when I listen to stuff like this, it's like, man, I'm not crazy. You know, I don't think crazy. I just want more than a lot of other people do. And so what happens, like he says right there, is people, because they don't want to get up and do what you're doing, or don't want to accomplish certain things, or don't have it in them to do it, you know, they're lazy, whatever the case may be, they put titles on you as a way to get, as a get out of jail free card, to make themselves feel better of why they're not doing what it is that they're supposed to be doing. Okay. So if that's you out there and you're getting, you're up, you're making moves, and you're looking better, you're losing weight, and you're doing things that the people around you aren't doing, and you're starting to get, you're crazy, you're overdoing it. Don't pay attention to that. Don't listen to that. Destroyer mode, beast mode. Those are the things that you are supposed to be doing, because you are making things happen while other people that are making excuses to make themselves feel better are not, okay? Because excuses only sound good to the people that make them, okay? I heard that a long time ago, and it hit me hard, because as soon as something comes out of my mouth and it's an excuse, no one wants to hear it. No, well, people do want to hear that, because people do kind of gather together. They say that the saying is misery loves company. And that's true, because some people, they don't want to make any moves. And so they'd rather have a pity party and just sit around and mope and cry about things instead of getting things done. Then you got the other people that are doing the complete opposite, making things happen every day, getting up, making moves, getting up early, okay, destroyer mode. And those are the people that I'm attached to. Those are the people that I gravitate to and that I want to listen to, because I don't want to listen to excuses, because what happens to too many of those? That starts to get to me, and then all of a sudden maybe I start making excuses and stuff like that. So the David Goggins today with the Jocko book, I'm up, like I said, feeling a little sluggish this morning, a little behind. But with stuff like this, every day, man, there's just no way you can stay like that. And if anyone out there is calling you crazy, again, that's just to make themselves feel better, okay? It doesn't bother me like it used to. It used to bother me, because I'm like, well, man, maybe I am crazy, because I don't know a lot of other people that are doing what I'm doing, or thinking the way I'm thinking, or working out 6-7 days a week, or like during training sessions when we were training jiu-jitsu, I'm training twice a day, plus my run, plus my workout. So it's 3 workouts every single day. Alvarez is too much. You know how many times I've heard that? You're overdoing it. It's and then I still hear it. Well, how can you do that? And it's just that other gear that kicks in. He's talking about emotion and logic. It's just something that I want, something I'm gonna go get, and it's something that I know that I have to do. So I don't listen to you're crazy anymore. It just goes in one ear and out the other. It doesn't bother me like it used to in the very beginning, because I have stuff like this now. People that I can relate to, that, yeah, I'm not like that. I'm just in another gear than they are, and they're just behind and stuff like that. So again, destroyer mode, beast mode, get to it. And again, anyone out there that's calling you crazy, they're just trying to put a label on you so they can get out of jail free card and make excuses to make themselves feel better. Okay, that's all it is. So keep it moving, keep making it happen. And again, today's the 30th episode, consecutive, no days off. Creates 30 days to create a habit. So we're going to keep it moving. All right, I got things to do. Again, I'm already behind. So you guys have a great day, great morning, and the great rest of the week. We'll catch you guys next time.